Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome. It is November 30th. We are done with November. December is upon us. 2026 is less than 31 days away. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. But I'm excited. I have this light that keeps shining. I'm trying to go here so it doesn't. Yeah, maybe that's a good position. Awesome. Come on through, come on through. Let's see who the first one is. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. A bit chilly in my side of the world, but it is the day that the Lord has made. We will be glad and rejoice in it. Welcome, welcome. Let me know where you're coming from. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Just came from church, made some lunch. I decided to do a live and just talk to people. It's been a while since I did one of these, and it's been a while since I did a long form video. So part of my goals for December is to be consistent. I had something that I was working on in November, October, and September, but I'm done. So now this YouTube is going to be my main focus moving forward, at least for the next 6 months. I know I can give it a little bit more than I've been giving it for the last few months. So that's why I'm on here, just wanting to encourage someone who's feeling maybe discouraged, so that don't lose hope. December is still, it's a fresh month. It's a fresh month. We get to start over again. The things that you didn't accomplish in November or September or 2025, you have a whole month to take care of them. You have a whole fresh month. Blessed of the Lord, and it can be done. Went to church today, and the sermon today was about fear. And the pastor was going hard on the fear thing. It's like, oh my God, stop with the fear. Stop with what's going on in the world. Stop with all these false prophecies. Or even if they're not false prophecies, they kind of tend to bring anxiety to a lot of us. Yes, we are living in the end days. Yes, there's a lot of uncertainties around us. Nations are collapsing. Families are breaking. Children are being more defiant than ever. Just things are not what they used to be, in my opinion. And that's just to signal that times are near. End times are near. Hello, Juana Miranda Hernandez. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Yeah. So we have to hi there. GT Gaming 135. Thank you very much for joining. Awesome, awesome, Carlos. Welcome, welcome. It is the day that the Lord has made. We will be glad and rejoice in it. So I was just saying about the way things are going in the world right now. Not good, a lot of troubles, but we have a whole fresh month ahead of us. We have a whole December clean month that hasn't been touched before, that we can buckle down and really do what we need to do and still get our goals accomplished. Hi, Mario, and still get our goals accomplished. So if you feel, your real name is Alan. Oh, nice to meet you, Alan. So if you feel like you haven't accomplished what you wanted to accomplish in 2025, you still have a whole month of December to get that done. I know it's Christmas season, I know it's holiday season, but sometimes you overestimate the amount of time you need to accomplish some goals, then you realize it's something that you can actually accomplish in a week. I've had situations where I feel like, oh my God, this is going to take me a whole month. And then you sit down, lock in, and you get that done. And you get that thing done in a week. Like, that's how possible you can be, or that's how, if you're intentional with what you need to do, it can be done in a very short amount of time. So mine is just to encourage you to lock in. It's December. And if you want, I'm poor and you support me. No, you're not poor. You're rich in Jesus. You're not poor. I'm sure you have a few things that you can be grateful for. The Bible says, let the poor say, I am rich. You're rich in Jesus. It's all good. It's all good. It's a mindset. I always say wealth and poor and poverty is mindset. There are people who are materially wealthy, but they are poor in spirit. And then there are people who are not materially wealthy, but they are rich in spirit. So it's just how you put it. But it always comes from a place of understanding yourself and your surrounding. Okay, you do? Okay, and that's okay. I am not poor, but I just moved out and it's a lot of work. Yes, moving out is a lot of work. Yeah, moving out. You'll take a little bit of time to get adjusted, but you'll get your feeding. You'll get your foundation, like you'll get your stability. What I would advise you is just to be patient with the process. Be patient with the process. It takes a while. Don't rush it. There's some days that you'll feel like the world is coming down on you, but I promise you, things will be okay. People have gone through some really major stuff. I remember myself moving out, and mine was moving countries, like moving from one country to the other. You don't know anyone. You're relying on friends, and maybe the environment your accommodations are, they are not the very best, but you still had to just, this is not me. This is just a street that I'm walking through. I'm not getting attached, or I'm not getting committed to the journey. I want to get committed to the destination. So the journey is just for the experience. You just get moving. But I'm done with my room, and all we need is my living room and my mom's room and my dad. Brilliant. Awesome. You have mom and dad. That's amazing. When you're doing it together, it's nice. You create memories together. That's good. It is well. It's gonna be okay, Alan. It's gonna be all right. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for coming on. I was telling initially that the reason why there's a lot of turmoil in the world, I feel maybe the last days are here. They've been saying Jesus is coming since I was a baby, but now I feel like he's really coming. Maybe because I'm also getting older in age, and now you're beginning to see things more seriously from Brazil. Thank you so much for your love from Brazil. Good evening, first time on this channel. Greetings from Victoria 41 channel. Okay, is that your YouTube channel, Victoria 41? It's nice to have people work with you, and it's more easier, but it is a lot of work, and we are tired and everything. I completely understand. Just be patient with the process and do what you can when you can. If today the only thing you can do is put together the bed, then that's what you do. Just fix the bed, get yourself some good night's sleep, and leave it alone until tomorrow and do something else. Let the boxes be the boxes. Just let them sit there and enjoy, because you will stress yourself if you do it all together at the same time. For as long as you're healthy, for as long as your relationship is not getting attacked, because sometimes moves can really attack relationships, you are good. You're good. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Awesome. So I was just saying, do not fear. Do not fear. It's like the verse I went to church today, and they were talking about fear. And the pastor was really talking about fear. He gave us many, many verses where it says in the Bible, do not be afraid. I did not give you the spirit of fear. I did not, da, 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 da. And they say the word fear or afraid is said in the Bible 365 days, meaning one for every day. So don't be afraid. I get afraid sometimes. I get scared. I have children. When they're out there, I'm worried about them. I'm worried about my mom. I'm worried about my siblings. I'm worried about my husband. I'm worried about a lot of things. I'm worried about my job, about my housing, the things. There's lots and lots of things to worry about. And I think that's why it is so prominent, and it's so said in the Bible that please do not worry. I got you. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I got a bunk bed in my room. That's awesome. That's awesome. Reminds me of my memories. I had a bunk bed growing up as well. And I was the top bunk, and my sister was down, was the bottom bank. The only thing is you hit your head so many times when you're bottom bank. Yeah, you hit your head. Hey there, hey, how are you? I'm subscribed to your channel. Congratulations, amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you, I appreciate that. Awesome. So let's stay focused. Let's not worry too much about what's going on in the world. There's strength in Jesus. There's strength in Jesus. And today, the verse that was stuck with me today, I thought I would share with you, is Isaiah 41 and 10, which says, I don't have my glasses here, but I think I can read these fonts. We say, so do not be afraid, I am with you. Do not be terrified, I am with you. I am your God. I will make you strong and help you. I will hold you safe in my hands. I will always do what is right. So if he promises that he'll always hold us in his hand, he tells us, don't be terrified. He knows we can be terrified. The things of this world can make you so terrified. Do you like Spider-Man, or do you know who he is? Yeah, I know who Spider-Man is. And my son was into it a long time ago when he was younger. He loved that Spider-Man movies and clothes and that stuff. Yeah, so I do. Yeah, so I'm telling you, Alan, don't be afraid. He'll be okay. He will be okay. Lord is holding us close in his hands. He cares about us. He has a safe place for us, and he will always do what is right by us. So what is right. So we are encouraged by that. We're encouraged to know that God, big hug to the, yeah, we are encouraged to know that we have somebody we can talk to, somebody we can turn to, somebody we can share our deepest secrets with, our deepest fears with. We are encouraged to know that there is a place where we can go, and there's a place where we can run to. So that's encouraging today. That was my I was taken aback by all of these verses that he was reading, and I was wondering why he was so concerned about fear. I don't watch the TV too many times in a week. I think I can't remember the last time I actually turned on a TV and watched a TV. So I don't know what the stories are on TV or what's creating all this fear around the world. But there was a time in my life where everything was going, like, things about terrorism used to scare me to pieces. Like, I was so worried, and I personalized it. I don't know why I felt like they would be attacking me. Like, I am the one that's in danger. It's not like the country is in danger. It's like I felt like it was me in danger. And I'm telling you, when that type of fear creeps in you, you can't think, you can't move. You're just like so paralyzed, thinking that they're coming after me. But then again, you hide yourself in the word of the Lord, and you know that no, it's not you. It's happening everywhere. It's happening in all families. It's happening in all nations. Everybody's struggling with a thing. So you get strong within yourself, and you put one foot in front of the other, and you keep moving. And that has been my philosophy with this word, because he said his word will never go back to him void. So we hold on to it, and we keep moving. Another verse about being fearless in God, it says, God gave us the Spirit, and the Spirit does not make us weak or fearful. Instead, the Spirit gives us power and love. He helps us control ourselves. I'm reading from the New International Reader's Version. It's a little different from the other version that says he doesn't give us the spirit of fear. He gives us a spirit of power, love, and sound mind. I like that sound mind, because a lot of our fears and a lot of our anxiety is built first in the mind. And that if you can get a hold of a sound mind, if you can get a hold of your mind and really tame it, you'll win a lot of battles. So that is the word for today. Fear not, fear not, fear not. Stay strong in the Lord, one step at a time. Keep it moving. One step at a time, one day at a time. It will be well. It will be well. All right. What are you guys doing today? I know Alan is moving, or is in the process of moving. A big hug to the dear channel member, Victoria 41. Efata. Awesome. Any one of you with the YouTube channel that they post and manage, and they're content creators, I'd like to know. It would be nice to get together with some content creators in the faith or personal development niche, just to collaborate and do some stuff together. It will be nice. I haven't done that before, but I think it's good for channel growth, and it's good also for creating community. So I'm open to that if any one of you is in that space. Let's see. I'm gonna check if you guys have channels. I can see what kind of content you all create. My channel is going to be 1 year old in January, so it hasn't been a year yet. And I've grown in subscribers, I've grown in watch hours. I'm still a little not there with my watch hours for full monetization, but I'm getting close. So my life has been a little busy this past months, and I think that's why I've slacked a little bit. But I'm going to pick it back up. Let's see. Ephata. Is that your channel name? Let me see if I can find Ephata. I don't know if that's how you say your name. Ephata means be open. Be open. Is it Ephata? Ephata means be open, doesn't it? Be open. Those are the words that Jesus said to the little girl who was dead. He said, Ephata, and be open. Awesome. Anybody else there? TF, hello. How are you? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the bouquets. Thank you. Appreciate it. And Thula, I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you for joining. It's the last day of November. So it's like, bye-bye November. We have a whole month coming up that we can do the things that we promised ourselves to do in the beginning of the year. And we can continue to see that through the year 2026. So we have a whole clean month to really lock in and do what we're supposed to do or what we had promised ourselves to do. Because sometimes, you know, with the New Year resolutions, you're really good at, yeah, I'm going to do this. You buy that new planner and you buy the exercise equipment and you buy this and you register for this, that, and the other. But February comes and you start to slack off by March. By the summer, you don't even remember what your resolution was. I'm guilty of it. I'm not saying that it's just those people. I am guilty of it as well. So it just came in my spirit that this being the last day of November, it would be nice to do a live and just encourage each other, including myself, on how to finish strong. For me, I started strong. I'm saying I started this channel in January, like end of January, and I stayed strong until May, and then slowed down in June. July, summer came, and it was just busy. July was busy. August was busy. September, I started to go back into it. And then October, I did a few things, and then November, I didn't do much. But I am hopeful that December I'll be more available on YouTube. I'll be able to do more lives. I will be able to do more long form videos. I continue to do my shorts, and just to find the trajectory of this channel. So maybe some collaborations with some people in my field. I'll try and reach out to a few people. So I have my goals for December as well. And these ones will transit all the way to 2026. So anybody who's out there wanting to get stronger on their channel, move from where you are to where you want to be, this is the time to start, because you have a whole clean December where you can plan your things, even though it's holiday season. I think sometimes we do get carried away with the holiday spirit and we forget to prioritize ourselves, knowing that January is coming. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just being intentional. Hi Terry, how are you? Yeah, to see how well I can plan my 2026. So, and like I said, the message today is not to be fearful. We're all fearful of something. I don't care who it is. Trump is scared of something. The Pope is scared of something. The terrorists are scared of something. Every one of us. It's the nature of a human being. We are all scared of something. We are all we have capacity for something. There's something that you do better than somebody else. Every one of us. That's what they call the purpose. Because sometimes when we say, oh, go find your purpose and do this, we always imagine it being out there, like I'm going to be looking for it out there. No, it's all within us. Purpose is within you. It's just for you to discover. There's no looking for purpose. It's like discovering what your purpose is. And even in the Bible, when they talk about the talents, the employer who gave the employees talents or silver things to, why is this story escaping me? The story of the talent. Somebody was given 1, somebody was given 2, somebody was given 5. The person that was given 5 multiplied it. The person that was given 2 multiplied it. The person who was given 1 decided he was going to bury it because he thought his boss was very he wanted to reap where he had not sown. So he did not, he buried it and kept it there. It's the same with us. God is the master. God is the employer, so to speak. We are the servants. We are the employees who've been given talents. We've been given talents to go out there and multiply them. Some of us do it well, some of us don't. Some of us bury it for a while and then they come back and dig it up and still work on it. So that's the whole, in my opinion, that's how I look at it. I say there's some things I'm good at. There's some things somebody else struggles with that I do it with ease. There's some things I struggle with that somebody else does with ease. Those are his purposes. Those are my purposes. And then if I multiply them, like I'm coming on YouTube right now, public speaking is not my strength. Being on videos and recording is not my strength. But I am coming here to put myself out there and to strengthen that which I know is within me. In my opinion, I feel like I'm multiplying the talents. I'm multiplying my talents in my own way. Somebody else does the same. Somebody else does the same. When you allow fear to cripple you, when you allow fear inside of you, to me that's an enemy. That's the devil that's trying to tell you, bury them, bury your talents, just keep them there, leave them alone. So you don't multiply because you're so scared. Oh, how do I sound? How do I look? What should I do? Where do I go? No, I promise you, I've been on YouTube now for a year. I used to have another YouTube channel a few years ago, but this is the one that I've been more consistent with. Nobody cares. Nobody really cares. Somebody will come here and they'll put their little silly comment. Then what? They move on about their lives. And then you stay strong in your faith and you keep going and you keep going and you keep going and you'll get to the finish line. So my goal is just to encourage anyone who is out there feeling like they can't do it, because you can. And for myself also to encourage myself, especially with time management. I really need to get that under control. So December will be a month to do that, to do just that, to do just that, to do just that. It is well, it is well, it is well. Another verse about, I don't know, I'm just sending and wanting people not to be fearful. Just the same message I had at church today. Another verse we read was Matthew 28:29. Matthew 28:29 says, hang on, I'll grab it right now. Matthew 28:29. Matthew 28:29. No, that's not the one. That's not the one. 19 maybe. I think I wrote the wrong thing. It is the one about, because there is no Matthew 28:29. Hang on. The eyes are failing me. The eyes are failing me. Hold on, let me. And of course, the famous one is Psalms 23. There are songs about Psalms 23. There are songs about. I'm trying to see here. Yeah, it's Matthew 28 something. Matthew 28:5. I don't know why I had 29. It's Matthew 28:5. Let's see. Matthew 28 and verse 5. Yep. Actually, I have it highlighted here. The angel said to the woman, "Don't be afraid. I know that you're looking for Jesus, who was crucified." This is when they went looking for Jesus after he had been crucified and resurrected. So the woman went, and the stone had been rolled back. His body, his clothes were as white as snow, like the verse before. This was during Jesus' crucifixion and then rising up and leaving the tomb empty. So the woman went to the angel, said to the woman, "Do not be afraid. I know you're looking for Jesus, who is crucified. He is not here. He has risen, just as he had just as he had said he would. Come and see the place where he is lying. Go quickly, tell the disciples, he has risen from the dead, he's going ahead into Galilee. There you will see him. Now I have told you. But can you imagine going to see your person who was buried, like he's in that tomb, and then you go there and he's not there? All kinds of fear come rushing in. What happened? Even though he said he was going to rise, even though he said that was not a permanent place for him, you will still be scared. You'll still be afraid. So you can imagine that kind of fear. That kind of fear. Then the angel comes and says, do not be afraid. Just shut that off. Shut that off. Because I will take you and I will show you exactly where he is. What he said he was going to do, he did it. He said he was going to rise. He will be risen. He has risen. He has risen. So that kind of there's so many instances in the Bible where the Lord just says to people, do not be afraid. And then you look at the context at which those people had gained that fear, and you feel like yours is nothing. Whatever you're scared of is nothing compared to what people were going into this. And just knowing that God said what he said and is going to do it. Even the sister of Lazarus who came to find Jesus and say, my brother is dying, please. Can you imagine the fear? Or the mother, or the son Henry was going to see Jesus so they can come and heal the servant who was sick. Can you imagine? When your child is sick, dying, and your only hope is Jesus. Then you say, your faith has healed you. Your faith has healed you. That fear that you have that is crippling you, thy faith has healed you. It is well. It is well. It is well. It is well. God is good. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Awesome. Who's on here? Terry. I wonder if Terry has a channel. Terry, do you have a channel? I'm trying to see. Like when I do lives, I've done this, I think my third one, or my third live. Or maybe my fourth, maybe. I try to also go and see like the people who are here with me, like to see what kind of channels they have and what they're doing with their content creation journey as well. So support, just to go and support. The last time I was here, there was a young boy who was a guitarist and was trying to start his channel the channel was going to be about playing like a bass electric guitar. And he was pretty good. Like I checked his channel out and he was pretty good. And he was just nervous about what would come of it, like what would people say. I can't even remember what her channel was. I forget what her channel was. I was going to go and check and see how he's doing. Because at that time, I think he had like 8 subscribers. And he was doing it with a mask. So he said if he gets to 100 subscribers, he's going to reveal his face. So I was just curious to see how that's going. I can't remember what his channel was. It would be nice to see. Those are the kind of things you live for. Like you just see how people have overcome the little narratives we tell ourselves, or the little fears that we have. I don't think we can ever be without fear, but just to know that even despite, like what this famous quote goes, like, do it afraid. You keep doing it, because if you're not fearful of this, you're fearful of the other. So you just keep doing it afraid. And that's what we're doing right now. Yep. What else you got going on a Sunday? I'm not sure what time it is for most people. Teddy, where are you reaching out from? Terry, Teddy, Alan, where are you guys in? Are you in, is it evening for you or is it morning? For me, it's 3 p.m. Exactly 3 p.m. Yeah, exactly 3 p.m. I can't remember what the name of that kid's. Man. Ah, I forget. It would have been nice to really look back and see. And it says there's a verse in the Bible. I think it's Matthew 10:28, and a lot of people think it's one of the most misunderstood verses about killing the body. Matthew 10:28, it says, "Do not be afraid of the one who kills the body. Do not be afraid of those who kill the body, but can kill the soul. Instead, be afraid of the one that destroyed both your soul and your body in hell. And the sparrows sold for only a penny, but not one of them falls to the ground outside the Father's care." Yeah, it's one of the misunderstood verses where people think that God was talking about one thing, but he was talking about another thing. So some of these Bibles verses I say, read and ask God for your own understanding. How does it apply to you? How does he want you to interpret that verse, and how does he want you to apply it in your own life? Okay? So if you say, do not be afraid of those who kill the body but don't kill the soul, but be afraid of the one who can kill both. The devil can kill both. God can kill both. So he said, do not be afraid of the one that does one and not the other. So killing the death of the spirit is something that we need to really ask God for enlightenment in that area, so to know exactly what does that even mean to you and me. What does that even mean to me? I understand it one way, and I know this is something to do with the because it was in Jesus's ministry, so I understand it in that context where God had come it was about not being afraid of your enemy, but who's that enemy? Who's that enemy? And the Christian faith is the devil. So don't be afraid of the devil. Don't be afraid of this conniving nature of him. But then again, you draw your strength from God and you're saying you don't be afraid. But there's some things, like in my opinion, I find like you have to be very vested and grounded in Jesus to really be like, it's the devil, I'm okay, God is with me, I'll be fine. You have to be very strong, because if you're just like growing in your faith like most of us are, I don't think you'll ever arrive in being like this super faithy person. People have little faith and more faith and whatever faith. But as your faith grows, then that understanding of the power of God becomes more and more enlightening than what power you give to the devil, like what credit. You think that he's so supreme, he can do this, he can do that, and you tend to give him, to put him in a certain place where it elevates your fear, because this is who you think he is. Then you have to elevate your fear. But if you reduce him, then your fear comes down. Then you reduce him and you're like, no, my God has says this, my Bible says this about you. You're not all that. You're not all that. Then you can settle yourself. Then your peace comes and your peace returns. So all this time that the Bible is telling us do not be afraid, all these instances in the Bible where we're being told not to be afraid, it's speaking so much, in my opinion, it's speaking so much to elevating God and knowing that he's glorious and knowing that he's the power and knowing that he's the strength that we need. So once you do that and you know he's up there, they both cannot coexist. Somebody has to go down for you to go high. And if you're elevating God, your fear goes down. The intensity you've put on the devil as this being that is so capable of messing up your life, you take that from him and you give glory to God. So you raise God up and this goes down. And that's where, in my opinion, I feel that's where you balance your fear. I don't know if that makes sense, but to me it does make sense. You say if you don't give him the power that we think he is, that he's no. Elevate God, elevate his word, elevate what he's told us in the Bible. And continually it keeps telling us, don't be afraid, because he knows who he is. He knows who he is. Don't be afraid. If you're in me, you're safe. If you're in me, you're correct. Relax. But something happens and then you turn your head from him, and then that starts to call you and starts to really get into you, and you're like, I can do this. I'm guilty of it. I'm not saying that I'm powerful. I'm all caught up with all the faith and now I don't get scared or do that. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, for you to get rid of fear, you have to have something that you can elevate, something that overshadows that you have the power to lift, so that you can cast that the other thing away. For me, you lift the Lord up, lift his name, give his word back to him. He said his word will never return to him void, and tell him, God, I hand this over to you. Based on what you say in the Bible, I hand this over to you. Truly, I give this to you and I leave it in your hands. With that, then this one has to go down. You keep lifting him up, and this fear and this devil entity that we feel is controlling our life in that particular time starts to go down, or starts to get shadowed away. That's how I feel. That's my interpretation of that. Awesome. We're close to 40 minutes here. I'll give it another 20 minutes, make it an hour. I promised myself to be here for an hour, so I'm going to stay for an hour. I wish there was somebody we were talking. The last time I had someone that we were talking like back and forth, and I seen their channel, and it was good. It was a good, it's good when you interact with the world. I wish I had like music or something, but I know most of the music is copyrighted, so you can't just play any kind of music unless it's your own. So, and I think YouTube has music too, like they save YouTube studio music. I don't know how to get to it. I think I'll explore, because I would like to have like maybe like a background music or something. It would be nice, then it's more interactive. Yep, I will do that for the next time. Thank you. And it's cold in my side of the world. Next time I'll probably try and, I don't know if there's good connection around here. Maybe I'll take a walk in the snow and do a live and see how that goes. See how that goes. There's one person here. Thank you for staying, or thank you for coming. I had a few people. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Let's see what else. Thank you. Hello. Where are you all coming from? Where are you commenting from? Which part of the world are you in? Are you having breakfast? Are you having lunch? Are you having dinner? Awesome. Let's see what else we got here. What else we got. What plans do you guys have for Christmas? I know the Americans just celebrated their Thanksgiving this past weekend. How was that? Is anybody here from the States? How was that? It would be nice to hear. else? What else? What else? How was it Thanksgiving? I know it's bigger. It's a big celebration in the States. Like there's lots of good deals. Monday. Tomorrow is Cyber Monday. Maybe I should wait for tomorrow to buy some stuff on Amazon. I'm not big on Christmas gifting, but I try. When you have kids, you have to buy them at least 1 or 2 toys. So maybe I'll try tomorrow and see what I can get on the Black Friday sale on Cyber Monday. And then that'll be it for 2025. Anyway, my purpose for doing this live today was to encourage you guys and encourage myself that 2026 is upon us, whether we like it or not. We only have 1 month between us and 2025 and 2026. But it's a blessing. It's been wonderful. It's been great. We've learned lots. We've been stretched. We've been refined. We've been put through the grind, and we've come out of the other side stronger. So stay strong in whatever you're doing. Stay focused. Be intentional. Make December count. I know it's holiday season, but you can have a couple days in there that you can still get your 2025 goals accomplished. Just go back to what you wrote in January and what you wanted to do. You can still get it done. I know it's tough if you're going to lose 10 pounds and you haven't lost 10 pounds or 20 pounds or whatnot, and December is here with all the festivities. That might be tough. But I think for even just a mindset shift, a mindset adjustment, that can still come to pass in December. Or you can dust off the 2025 goals and start setting them again and be intentional. Be intentional. That's the whole idea. Just be intentional, and you'll get it. You'll get it done. You'll get it done. I have complete hope that we are human beings who are capable of so many things, much more than we give ourselves credit for, and much more that we even allow ourselves to try. So that's my goal for 2026, is to push myself to the level or to the limit that I've never pushed myself to before. I just want to get to that place where I don't want to sit back and it's like, oh, I should have done it, blah, blah, blah. No, I just want to jump in, whatever that looks like. I'm just going to jump in and let it be. And God be my guide. God be my strength. God be my lead. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to head out now and go do some other things that I need to do for Sunday afternoon. I appreciate you guys that have been able to come here and stay with me, and wish you a lovely week. It will be a week that the Lord has made. Be glad and rejoice in it. Be glad and rejoice in it. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Bye. I'll do mine. My phone went quiet. It went close. Okay. He doesn't want me to go. He does not want me to leave this live. All right, y'all have a good one. Bye.